I think that, and I'm crazy to go on a limb right here, and I can't wait till you watch this, but I think for me, this is the best Superman film that's came out, and I think this is the best portrayal of Superman. As far with me watching from the beginning to Brandon Ruth from Superman Returns to '06 to the Man of Steel movies that was with Henry Cavill as well too. And I kind of made an analogy. It was kind of like a passing of the torch, where when you're a kid, especially in our era, nowadays these motherfuckers got tablets and shit. You know what I'm saying, right out the womb. But as a kid, I love going to Toys R Us, getting a new toy, and then you either replace that toy or you get to a transition where you essentially get introduced to going outside or get introduced to playing video games, and then you just abandon the toys. That's how it kind of felt for me as well too. So I thought that David Cornsweet delivered a Superman who's more modern with a true sense of ideology, and he's still kind and still like is very kind how Superman was, and still figuring out who he is, and he made the role seem a lot more relatable as opposed to Henry Cavill's character, who was a lot more dark, especially with the tone, didn't really have room to have an array of a personality and an array of emotions, and it was more godlike to me, in my opinion. So I like that. And I heard even for the role, like, because he's my height, 6'4", but he weighed about like 185, 190, and when the role, like when it began to shoot, like a few weeks before it shot, he was already up to 240 pounds. So
Hmm.
that shows you the fucking commitment that he had to that role. Like he went in advance, months in advance, year in advance, whatever, for the fitting. And then when he came back and put weight on, they had to redo everything as well too. Um, so I love that. I thought that the comedic standpoint he had was very on point, and he kind of showcased this very nuanced yet new, no, very nuanced yet true to Superman slash Clark Kent, blending like the coolness with the quirkiness, and like I said, that good blend of serious and unseriousness that he showcased. I love that.